Hello and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. So, we've been asked by Sublight to go and get them the space station, so shotgun at the ready, let's go. Who are we taking with us? Well, I'm definitely taking Ellie. I don't know who else I'm going to take. Felix is generally pretty good. I'll take Felix, sure. I could take Parvati, but I think Felix and Ellie, they're probably the best for some less than legal work, I would say.
Think there's a generator somewhere?
Could be. So there were these things, mechanicals, but some of them are down. We're in a restricted area now, or? No, this isn't actually a restricted area. Or maybe we don't have the outfit. That's probably it. Let's just continue looking around. What have we got? Shipment Manifest. Shipping label, 1 case of UDL concussive mines to HRS 1084. Signed by Chief of Security, Ida Kimball. Warning, contents may have shifted in transit. Warranty is void on any and all detonated mines regardless of cause. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying mines is a fireable offence. Mines are not a company authorised decoration, pet, or sporting equipment. Mines are not suitable for ingestion. Mines are not eligible for any recycling promotion. Do not purposefully stand, sit, or recline on mines. Mines are not your friend. UDL claims no liability for any actions taken or not taken by mines. UDL recognises you could have chosen any remote explosives provider. Your commitment guarantees product quality and safety not guaranteed, for many shipments to come. Thank you, and have a pleasant destination. Alright, so there are some mines that have been placed around here. So they were looking to defend this place from something. Okay. Just gonna continue clearing it one room at a time. Let me just have a look. Where does this go? Is this openable or? No, that's properly sealed. That's fine. Let's see if there was anything up there. Sealed. Okay. Don't see any enemies yet. I'll grab some of this. Now I'm assuming that this is the way I meant to get in there. I can get up here, maybe. But no, I don't think that's the way you're meant to get in. I think you're meant to get in this way. Shh. Felix, you scared me completely there. The list leads into this room. Nice. Ooh, a whole bunch of stuff. That's all mine. Blank UDL keycard. So I guess that means that we can put something on the UDL keycard, which will probably allow us to be in here. Purple berry punch. Yep, we'll have both of those. Right. Let's have a look here. Error. Unable to access memory cartridge. Terminal power below 5%. Terminal in maintenance mode. Restore power supply to station to resume normal terminal operations. Okay. So, we need to get the power on before we can use the terminals to get our codes working, I think. We'll have that. We'll have that. Hunting rifle ultra. So this is the same kind of area as Monarch in terms of loot that we're getting, which is interesting. Right, it's back down here. Just, again, being careful. You could not shout at every moment, Felix. I would appreciate it. Okay, so this leads into here. There are some mines. Don't know why I felt I needed to reload there, but... Door shut. There are stairs up here. We're down, that go down. Okay. This room. Yeah, we got some stuff. Identity cartridge. Nice. So I'm going to guess that that one gives us an identity. So when we go into the restricted areas, we're good. Assuming there are actually any enemies around here. I was told to check that I'm not being followed. I mean, I do have my companions with me, and they follow me everywhere, but... You know what they meant by not being followed. Yeah, more junk, more junk. That's all okay. Right. I'm not going to go downstairs just yet. Yeah, see, it hasn't activated the restricted areas bits yet, but maybe that's because the power is off and the mechanicals aren't working. I don't know. Ooh, we'll grab that. There wasn't anything in there. Mind your head. Ah. Just being careful about the mines. That is a window. Actually took damage from that mine. I was too close. There's enemies around here. Can see them on the radar. Just trying to get a peek at what the enemies are. Override terminal. Dead guy. Restore power. Okay. Check our map. Alright, these rooms exist. Sealed. Sealed. I'm guessing we need to turn the power on before we can access them. Right. I'm going to head round the other way, see whether there's anything different going on over there that we can use. Whether that was our best route in. Just peek round the corner. I thought I saw the red dots moving. There's the restore power terminal. It's okay. We know there are enemies around. Okay. Engineering section terminals. Generator status active. Generator mode maintenance 2% output. Maintenance mode is active. Minimal functions available. Turn it on to normal. Okay. Disabling emergency lighting, activating facility lights, activating security protocols, activating air recyclers. New laboratory scent option selected. Flushing toilets. Error flushing toilets. See maintenance logs for details. Complete. Right. Maintenance logs. View facility status report. Critical issues. Issue 1. A toilet in maintenance barracks does not flush. Replacement part ordered 1243 days ago. 1,243 days ago, so that's like 4 years? Just under. Non-critical issues. Issue 1. Sensor indicates Alta-Vitae gas is leaking from storage tanks. Alta-Vitae gas is toxic to humans. Admin override. Priority set to non-critical. Management does not utilize the Alta-Vitae gas tank storage room. Issue 2. Sensors detect the new laboratory scent air freshener is running low. Repair toilet. Work order already exists. Existing work order was opened 991 days ago and was last accessed 991 days ago.
Oh, I see you have activated your holographic shroud, Captain. Excellent. Becoming indistinguishable from an authentic UDL trooper will prove advantageous to your current situation.
What's going on, Ada?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. Wait, who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed on the station already.
My team has already handled the issue, soldier. Your squad can depart.
Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on the station's security systems. Can't be too careful. We'd hate to leave this location undefended after a close call with outlaws.
I already reactivated the Automex. Your readout must be on a delay.
That should have been fixed by now. As you say, we'll just head out then. Safe travels, soldier.
Safe travels to you.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
Nice. I've never been great at de-escalation.
Okay, so we appear to have solved the issue. Cool. So there aren't actually any enemies around here, or are there enemies? Do we need to worry? Hello there.
Yeah! Now that was fun!
The board reputation decreased for each one of those? Wait, really? Aw. Really? I'm gonna load the quick save. Right. So. Let's not kill them. What's the board reputation like then? Right now. Yeah. Okay, so that's actually a lot of rep you lose. Okay. Now we just need to get to that override terminal.
Watch your step.
Okay. Oh, it's because there are mines nearby. I understand. Well, we'll have that. Definitely pick up some more of this stuff. Oh, right, yes, and that. Security routines. The UDL Electrofloor 3000 is online. Disengage. Nice. Personal files. Log, Mama Bear. Kimbo came by asking if any of the docs had been around. I told her what I know. It's been quiet, just ask Alpha. She walked off with a spring in her step. Okay. Weird. Then she requisitioned a UDL Electrofloor 3000 for my checkpoint, and a crate of concussion mines. Guess she didn't believe me. Is she preparing for war? She's acting like she knows something the rest of us don't. Seems especially uncomfortable around the docks. Okay. Interesting. One thing I remember, our disguise is about to break, but that's okay. So we had this one back here.
I can take a hint.
Right. Oh, it's a keycard encoder. Let's look at the messages first. Redacted. Closing down. A transport vessel has been dispatched to HRS 1084. I've taken the liberty of upgrading the sensitive materials containment rating of this asset, which means you are permitted to leave with company-branded consumables, but all personal effects must be left behind. Do not interfere with the tanks. A cleanup crew will dispose of all exhausted assets in time. Anyone who requires ethical correction therapy can speak to a Spacer Care approved alienist. Okay, personal files. J. Guthrie. James is gone, and he never said goodbye. I keep telling myself he wanted me to remember him as he was outside of the tank, or maybe he was just bad at goodbyes. When I saw what was left of him, I wanted to airlock everyone who let it happen. You could have said something, James. We were never short on time. Nothing's keeping me here now. The bits aren't worth it. I've requested a transfer. I get the impression I'm not the only one. Chief Kimball? Kimball thinks there'll be trouble once the docks run out of warm bodies. If James was around, I know he'd set her straight. But now that he's gone, maybe I could use some convincing too. She showed up next to my bunk last night, said that if anything happened to her, her password was her daughter's name. Hope it never comes to that. Okay. Kimball's password is her daughter's name. We don't know what Kimball's daughter's name is yet, but that's a clue. Okay. Let me just check. Nothing in there. Okay. We'll have that. Right. Quick save. So in theory, should just be able to walk through here. Oh, in fact, this isn't even restricted. Just gonna check. We'll get some Adreno. We'll get some of that. Next one. Yep, some more random bits and pieces. Yep. All of that. Last one. Yep, more of that. Get some more Adreno. Yep. Fairly straightforward. Cool. So those are just loot rooms. Oh, we never went in here? That's fine. We'll grab all that. Yeah, sure. Right. Just have a quick look through here. We know there's an enemy that way. Gonna quick save. Open the door.
I think they're still alive in there.
Well, that would be unfortunate for them, wouldn't it? Holding tank 001 log. Dr. Charles McNulty. Current status, live, unstable condition. Status setting, active. Notes, subjects should not be revived until a method for stabilizing his condition is found. In gratitude, Dr. Eva Chartrand, Dr. Lorelei File, Dr. James Guthrie, Dr. Claire Parasol. Okay. They were trying to cure him here? Holding tank 002 log. Subject, Dr. Claire Parasol. Subject's condition is dire. Make sure resurrection devices are on hand upon revival. Please hold on, Claire. We almost had it this time. I swear it will bring you back. Now there's only 3. I see. Who is this? This James? James Guthrie. Subject will need extensive nucleon resequencing for any chance of viable extraction. I'm sorry it ended up like this, James. We'll come back for you and fix all of this, I swear on it. 2 names left on the list. Okay. I'm deliberately going to walk back out here. Just reset that. And the reason I'm going to do that is because we've got a little bit more walking to do, and I don't want it to suddenly make us attack these things. That's fine. I'll keep going this way. Right, grab that. Use terminal. Chartrand E. It's been 1,217 days since last login. Security routines. Modify systems access protocols. Admin location Byzantium. Admin username HHCVP0257. We'll leave that a second. Project summary. Purpose: biological hybridization and assimilation strategies. Active team members: E. Chartrand and L. Fal. Inactive team members: those are the people we saw in the holding tanks. Goal: further the chimeric sciences via a targeted modification of the human nuclein using strands obtained from Halcyon native fauna. Raptidon. Oh right, so this is related to what we saw on the planet. Interesting. Messages. Station morale. It's come to my attention that a culture of distrust has soured relations between HRS 1084's research staff and security personnel. Many of you have submitted requests for early dismissal. To the research staff, the importance of your work supersedes any interpersonal conflict. To our security personnel, there'll be no early dismissal. You will also notice that your employment contract has no set end date. We can enjoy a discussion of morale and its impact on success metrics once the question of humanity's place in Halcyon Colony is answered. In the meantime, get back to work. Right, logs. Charlie. We almost lost Charlie. There was a runaway resequencing shift. Once it started, it kept going, spreading beyond the isolated tissue to a full-blown systematic infiltration. He said it was like every organ was itchy. I told him we'd ice him, freeze him until we could work out how to reverse what had gone wrong. Every time Laura walked by me, she rubbed my shoulders and asked me to take a different reading. They didn't need to be taken, it was just to keep my mind occupied. She's been checking on me every hour since. Claire. We had to put Claire on ice today. She and the others drew straws. Claire lost. The change was slower this time. At first the resequence stayed within normal parameters, but then it spread again, just like with Charles. Tomorrow I'm reaching out to my handler directly. I need some answers. I wonder how Guthrie's doing. I hear symphony music from under his door. I can access the outbound comm transcript. Anyone listening on this frequency? Who is this? I'm the project lead on 1084. I wanted 1084. You have orders to maintain wireless silence until a mission end state is achieved. Executive override, password antediluvian. Yeah. What can I do for you, Doctor? The board told me they would deliver my queries about our transcript problem on the Cornelius Vanderbilt. Where are we with that? I'm afraid I can't provide an updated status at this time, Doctor. The assault cruiser should have arrived on Earth by now. My query was addressed to the Chimerical Research Department at George the Hevsey Institute in Budapest. One of my associates will reach out when we have an update. When? Aren't you in contact with the assault cruiser? What happened out there? Station 1084. Misuse of this channel is a fireable offense, as is abusing your executive override. Save in cases of emergency. Damn it, this isn't a mer. Transmission ends. Executive override for user Chartrand E discontinued, duration indefinite. This is the second time we've heard about odd things like not hearing back from Earth. I'm wondering whether there's something more to that. James. But it was a long time ago we heard about the previous one, like back on Groundbreaker. This log's been entered by Dr. Fal. I had to prescribe Dr. Chartrand enough sedatives to knock out a primal. Yesterday morning, Dr. Guthrie and I drew straws to decide which of us would be the next test subject. He pulled the short one. No new developments. After all our sacrifices, it still feels like we're miles away from a breakthrough. Eve hasn't forgiven herself for the losses. Maybe some time away from HRS 1084 will clear her mind. The board confirmed receipt of my report and transmitted a recall notice. We're just awaiting transport. I wish I could take some time away from the project to clear our heads, but we're not even close to that point. Okay. I'm gonna leave the security routines for now.
Got nimble fingers, Captain.
And just want to have a look around first. Yeah, we'll have all that. Spectrum vodka. Really? There's nothing else here? There's just the security one. Okay, well. Let's do it. I don't even need to hack. Not that I could. Sublight override cartridge. Transfer administrative privileges successfully completed. Admin location groundbreaker. Admin username SL_boss_A51. We lost the override cartridge and we got XP. Cool. Accessing override data, displaying automated confirmation. If you're reading this, you're standing in the legal property of Sublight Salvage and Shipping. Good work, contractor. Report back to Sublight HQ to collect your cut. Lilia Hagen, Executive Director of Aggressive Acquisitions.
It's done. Now let's go get our money before Sublight sees what a creepy dump this place is.
Shertrand. I've seen that name before somewhere. Cascadia, right?
Yep. We definitely saw that in Cascadia. Skills-wise, I want to get my lockpick up to 100 naturally. Cool. So now we don't need to have Felix with us. And I'm going to do the same with Hack. I'm going to get that up next. So it's at 60. I'll accept. 60 also allows us to turn auto-mechanicals off for 10 seconds. Not sure how useful that is. Perk-wise, trying to see what else we got in here that might be good perk-wise. Vendor prices don't really matter to me. Ability to fast travel while encumbered, maybe, but I don't think that's a problem. 25% walk speed. Honestly, 25% walk speed doesn't sound that bad. Weapon and durability loss doesn't matter at all. Companion crit chance, don't care. Base armor, don't care. Dialogue skills, that's when you have nobody in your party. Movement speed during tactical time dilation, don't care. Companion abilities, nah, that's not useful. Health restored. I think I might just improve my max walk speed. Although I tend to run everywhere if I can. Maybe. I think that's probably the one I'm going to take though, is walk speed. Cool. Because it means that in bits like this we can walk out. Is there anything else down there? Doesn't look like there's anything else down there. Yeah, we'll just walk out. That was really easy. Yeah, we're done. I guess it could have been more difficult if UDL was walking around, but, like, we just talked him out of it.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Okay, let's see what they're arguing about.
Young Millstone, you look pensive.
I don't know what that means, but I've been thinking. It ain't easy carrying a torch for the Rangers.
I understand. The Rangers' victories are your victories. Their defeats are likewise crushing.
You serious? Wow, Max. Never expected you to understand.
This may come as a surprise to you, Felix, but I understand what it is to be a fan.
That's so. You know something? Maybe I was wrong about you.
To be a fan is to cultivate a mental disorder. You're living vicariously through a tossball team.
Nah, I was right the first time. You're a git, Max.
I'm sure we've already had that conversation. Okay, well. Ow. Oh, it looks like if you hit something. Let me test that. 'Cause that was definitely high enough to kill me. Well, not to take damage. Yeah, if you hit something, you don't take damage. So if I do that without hitting the wall, not possible. But like if I do this, it's difficult to do that without hitting the wall. Let's try this. Hey Felix. Sorry.
Ship's starting to feel like home.
I'm trying to do experiments here with fall damage. See? Didn't hit the wall. Same distance. Got hurt. If I do that, hit the wall. Don't get hurt. Interesting. Let's see if there's anything else in here that's new. Hey, the Borst Factory. Do me proud and I shall shower you in Borstwurst in gold. Cross me and I will serve your head on a silver platter with mushroom gravy. Signed by the Borst King and Monarch himself. Nice.
Is it time for your regular daily period of unconsciousness?
Nope. I was just seeing if there's anything new in here. Hawthorne's archived messages? I think we've already read these. Yeah, I think we've read these. I could be wrong, though. I'm just gonna jump through these anyway. Yeah, I think we already read those. I took damage anyway. That's fine. Hey, Felix.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
Me neither. I was just thinking, do I have something to transfer in here? I do. Perfect. I have the MSI Elite helmet and I have the MSI Elite armor. And I have the Purple Berry Punch stuff. And Iconoclast. Hemlock's eye patch is almost good enough to use. Do I want to use that? Nah. We'll chuck it away. It's okay. The rest can be kind of stored here. If I use breakdown here, does that... It just straight up breaks down the equipment. Oh, so if I have something open, I can just break down so much quicker. That is insanely easier than doing it the other way. Okay, well... Good to know. Right. And then I can do the same here and just go... That is so much easier. Wow, okay. And then here I just go... Add to junk. Easy. Absolutely easy. Right. Transport me back to the Groundbreaker. Okay. So.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Yep. I would like to leave. Yeah, same group. Why not? It's really only Ellie who has anything to say. I mean, Parvati had something to say last time, but I don't think she's always going to have something to say. Would be nice if there was a fast travel there, but whatever. We can do a little promenade jump. And over here. Right. I'm wondering what a playthrough of this would be like if you just, like, literally decide to just kill everyone. Like, whether you could reach a no-win situation. Also, interesting that the elevator doesn't go down unless you do it. So fast traveling implies that you don't get back there by using the elevator. I want to click that and then... Ah. See, I was hoping I could send it down and head back. No. The moment you click it, you're screwed. Okay, that's fine. Right. Hello.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
Yeah, go find some Automech salvage awaiting new owners. Actually, the base had scientists in suspension tanks. Some might still be alive.
I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
Yeah. A UDL gunship buzzed the station, but I convinced them to back off.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
A little. I'm listening.
After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
You had my interest, now you have my attention.
Glad to know it, Captain. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
I'm guessing you have an idea?
Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
I can do that.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
I knew it. Aliens from other worlds been visiting Halcyon.
At least one of your crew can keep an open mind. But this isn't some Aetherwave serial, Millstone. This is reality.
Aliens? Full stop?
I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Well, at least she doesn't expect us to believe it.
Damn, she's serious. Tragic, ain't it? What age does to your mental faculties?
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
A few.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
When you say aliens, what are we talking about here?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with Halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
Okay. I haven't seen any evidence of aliens.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
Okay. Enough. Tell me what needs to be done.
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species, and I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
No problem. Well, why does he need to die?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
Your concern for the fate of our species is admirable.
You've got me all wrong. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
Okay. Well, where does Chartrand fit into your alien conspiracy theory?
We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks, how much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep.
Okay. But, hear me out, might only need a science of 1 for this. The labs I passed through didn't seem that evil?
Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab.
Okay, well, sounds messy, but I'll take the job.
This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Oh, so we've got to go to Byzantium. Not right now, because we probably have to go back later. Ooh, what's this? That's an examine. I was like, can we pick this up? But we can examine it. Dangerous Frontiers by Ophelia Sweeney. It's intriguing how we devoted our resources to the stars when there are still so many problems to be solved on Earth. Exposing our fragile species to the breadth of cosmos renders settlers and spacers alike vulnerable to the mysteries of the other worlds. The fate of an outbound civilization could hinge on a single miscalculation, an unobserved variable, or any number of alien catastrophes. Recklessness and impatience are perhaps hardwired features of humanity, and not errors in our genes, as others might imply. She's probably going to be mad if I open that. Right, let's head down here. So what do you two think? Aliens? Yes? No? I don't think there are aliens there, but, you know, maybe there are. Maybe they are aliens. Doesn't seem that unlikely in a universe this large. Habitable world, we already see alien creatures.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
Okay, we can go speak to we can go see what's going on with them. But, you know, we've seen alien creatures. All we're saying is they have to be sentient.
Like that crime family from the Masked Marketeer?
What's that make the vicar?
Max? I was thinking maybe one of the butlers.
Yeah, we've had that conversation already.
Oh, I'm...
So, that's weird. Conversations appear to be going round and round. Right, what are we going to do now? We're not going to do that yet. So that means that our next quest, and only quest currently, is go to Radio Free Monarch. Although, we should probably head to see Phineas at some point. As much as I hate to say it. Let's go see him next time to start off with, and then we'll do main quest. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.